Okay, welcome back to another Xbox stream funny for today. So apparently, something I didn't realize until I looked it up on my YouTube videos is apparently these music tracks are actually copyright. Uh, they just give me they even like a notification thing like, oh, you know, it's copyright, but the owners are letting you have it and stuff. Is like, well, why if they're fine with it, then why is it copyright if they don't care that it's being posted on YouTube because of the game and stuff. So I feel like it shouldn't even be there, so I went through the so I guess this is episode 3, so there was only 2 episodes at the time, so I guess must be episode 3, I guess. So looking back to part 3 of Treasure Hunter, as part 1 and part 2 had a bunch of like saying like, hey, here's like, each video both had like 5 or 6 of them for the same soundtrack that each place has one music track that plays at some point, because it wasn't a full video. It was like 50 seconds in one point, you know, minutes, and another part, you know, 30 seconds or something like that. It wasn't like the whole soundtrack wasn't, I guess, the problem. It's only like bits and pieces has the problem for some reason, so I'm kind of confused about that. So I'm not sure why they do that. I'm not sure if it's here, or it's, I think it might be the music track inside your little room in the mansion type thing. I don't think it's in like here. I think it's in the mansion, that's why I went through it quickly as possible, because it mostly happens like I think it was the first video was like more in the beginning part of the game that had those problems, and then the second video most of the problem was at the very end of the video. So I think it's probably the music that plays in the little his mansion room thing in the bomber, whatever you want to call it. The little is like his study room, I guess. It's probably like a big deal, the study room, like treasure room, study room. I guess that's like copyright, I guess. But saying, oh, it's okay, they're okay with being on YouTube. But again, it's like, why, if it's okay, then why even have it count as copyright if they're being complete? I feel like if they're okay with it, it's like, hey, it's not copyright, it's just like copy notification or something. Like, it should be called something else instead of just saying copyright. If they're saying like, oh, they're okay with it being on YouTube and stuff, it's like, well, then call it something else. Call it something else. Bunch of bullshit. Because I'm like, well, I don't trust it. So I went through and just muted the music. It was quicker to mute it than doing it 6 times. Add royalty-free music that I didn't want to do that 6 times. It takes like hours for them to add the music instead of taking like a few seconds. So I don't want to wait like 3 days to do it 6 times. I'm like, you know, fuck it, who cares? It's not that great of a game. Especially not even less of a great game, because now the whole, some of the music is just not just made just to make it for the game. So, we gotta do bullshit to it and stuff. That kind of sucks. I'm not sure why they did that. I don't know why they couldn't just have music and like, there we go, it's game music, nothing too fancy, here we go guys, something to listen to, and stuff like that. Go this way? Kinda go this way. Not very far though. Oh yeah, there's something on the map. It does not show me a location of the one location, so I guess it's not here, because I guess I would have hear beeping, but I haven't heard any beeping, so I guess it's on this side of it. So let's go to the other side. Can I actually look at the picture from here? Oh, I can. Well, it looks like land. What does it say? Oh, take a picture of the waterfall. Oh, so it's, okay, so it probably just, the thing will pop up when I get close, so it's probably on the other side of the map. If I think, or I know it might be where where the race was finished, probably the race finish point, probably. Oop, there we go. Need my yellow crooked shovel. Is that a bullet? Oh no, it's that one thing. Yeah, it's that one thing. I think the best bet for me to do, just for my sanity of this thing, is probably trying not to get 100% stuff located, because I feel like I'll probably go crazy if I try to do that. So it'll be better if I don't do that. I thought maybe on the bridge, but no, okay, well, it's not here. We haven't been this way yet, so let's go this way. I don't think I've ever taken this path. Not following this path. Tell me this is a dead end. Oh my god, don't tell me this is a dead end. Why would it be a dead end? This is a dead end. We're gonna go this way. Ooh boy. A dead end. What the hell? Why would they make this a dead end? What the hell? What's the point of that? So yeah, once again, I guess I could have done it earlier, but I completely forgot to do so. I keep forgetting I have the game deleted. So once again, I forgot to re-download PUBG again to maybe try the daily things, but I forgot I don't have it downloaded, and I only remember it when I stopped my tablet stream. I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I don't have it. So I'm like, I don't wanna wait 20 minutes to download it now. If I did it 20 minutes ago, that would have been completely fine, but I completely forgot about it once again. So yeah, no PUBG, not today I guess. At least, I don't know, if I'm going to do it later on, I guess I could do it after the stream. This game is not the most exciting thing. We have one thing you can do, and that's it. It gets pretty boring. The idea of treasure hunting is nice, but when you have shitty music, not very good music, and like, I can't really hear right now because I don't have it turned up in my earbuds, but and that's like the only thing you're doing. It's kind of boring. So if there's a game that we can do other things too, then it won't be so bad. But yeah, this is like the only thing you can do. Right? Especially these bigger areas where there's like a lot more running around to do and just like waiting to find something. One of those weapons. Here I had one of those weapons, pretty much a better version of that weapon. A shitty version of it. $290. Nice, I made my money back from traveling here for $70. I think what happens when you go into debt. I wonder if there's a way to like just like pay money to like year and stuff, and you just like leave every time, enough times until you like run out of money, and then like what happens when you run out of money? Well, I guess I guess you can go back to the free locations. I guess you have a free location. I guess that's how you get your money back. You actually continue with the main game. A slightly different helmet from last time. 180, I think that's it. Listen. Can't dig from here. Okay, I guess I just had to be in a different angle of it. What the hell is that? Is that a giant sword? Okay, looks like a giant sword. $10? Wow. This is very poor. Poor quality sword. That means with so much downtime, it seems like I can talk about other things like Nintendo games, Nintendo Switch, or not, yeah, Nintendo Switch games, and those games I mentioned once before. What the hell is that? Is that a door stopper? Looks like a door stopper. I'm still not sure what the hell that is. $5, and then it's made out of metal. We can just like melt that down and get more cash for being just metal scrap. So I thought it actually was at the end of the game with the yes, your highness game or something it was called. And like I was about to beat it, but turns out there's like actually more things, more battles and stuff. So I'm like getting pretty close to like the second big battle you go through and stuff. The game got pretty intense where some things happened, and it's like I don't want to ruin anything, just in case someone wants to play it on Nintendo at some point. I want to ruin some of the big things that could happen later on. $5. See, that was much easier to do, and then it didn't take me so long to get $5 out of that. So I do wonder like how many times you gotta like fight somebody, because I thought that was the end of the game after the first fight. I thought that was the end of it, but I guess there's this oh god. What the fuck? That was weird, seeing that light force. Something silver? Oh, it's silver ball. Silver ball. $5. And like I wonder if like 3 of them, or they're just like this is the second one could be the last one, because I wonder like who's the third one, the third evil king could be, if there was only, you know, the one guy who I'm not sure why he was even evil, but now the second guy makes sense because he's like avenging his dad's death. It's really meant for someone who can really read everything, because since I can't read everything, I don't know like exactly like, because like one of the things you gotta do is like find a cure for your main character, the king and stuff. But since I don't know how to read these words and all these words, I can't understand exactly where to go very quickly, so it's taking me forever to find all these items I need to possibly do a ritual to treat it as a curse or whatever. So there's a lot of missions I can't do because I can't understand what they were going to go, because you gotta send scouts out. And I guess some of the scouts you gotta send to the right location to bring back someone to give you something to add to the ritual and stuff. The curse ritual, lift your curse to just cure the curse that you got from some guy. The game starts out with some people hating you and already going to your castle and stuff. So I wonder if there's a different game that takes place before this game that explains why this person hates you, why this person, much bigger kingdom, hates your smaller kingdom so badly. Because I guess it's there's supposed to be this giant mountain and you're on one side of the mountain, when the person who hates you is on the other side of the mountain type thing. But they never really, I guess they probably did explain why is this happening, but I didn't want to read I read some things that didn't understand what's going on with extra quests. Am I going to be doing a good quest things to help people out, or am I agreeing to do something to make something bad happen and stuff? So it's an interesting game. I just wish everything were there was something that there was there was not music audio, but there's a sound on or audio. So there's supposed to be words, but it only happens in very certain spots. But they don't actually talk words. Very understandable words, but they kind of speak some words. Kind of in City 2, they have a cop that says freeze, but that's the only word he says. Everything else is text. I guess it's kind of like that, but it's a lot less understandable what he's saying and stuff. Everything else, 99% of it is just text and stuff. Here it is. It's kind of annoying. I kind of wish it was 100% voice actors, some kind of, oh no, another one, slightly different, spiky one. A lot of weapons in these locations. I guess there's some kind of castle in this type of area, so I guess there could be. $130 lesson. I'll get another bottle cap. Yeah, look at a bottle cap. Yeah, a good bottle cap. I don't know, these items are really close to each other. And then the other game I've been playing on my Nintendo Switch is the West Escape. Pretty good still. It's been a bit slow because there's a certain item that I need to get to combine to make it turn into something else. But the place I was at, they didn't really have a whole lot of those items in the places, so multiple things to do there just to grab 30 pieces and stuff. I do it a bunch of times to eventually get enough to make hide skin that I needed and stuff. I don't know, because most maps or you can even do side mission things to grab things. There's always like a lot of everything, but this one particular place I was at didn't really have what I need a whole lot of, so I had to like do it multiple times, so it's kind of like but eventually after like 30 or so minutes I eventually got like all the pieces and stuff. Oh, there, I was on the bridge. So let's see, I don't know if I want to do it because I'm still saving the money for PlayStation to eventually really decide to buy one of the old PlayStation games again to try to go through it and stuff. The only problem is most of the games are games that I did kind of beat when I was way younger, but some of them was like very long games, like Wild Arms is probably a very big RPG game for a PlayStation game. And there's some games that I might not be able to beat, that might be too hard. Like Dino Crisis might be a bit hard to play, because you gotta do all those puzzles, and some of those puzzles are very annoying. Some of them doesn't make sense, and other ones are easy to do because the ones you get in the very beginning of the game is not that hard to do, but then later on they become a lot more confusing to understand instead of the puzzle. Like I remember going through the game quite a bit on PlayStation 1, but I don't remember ever actually beating it and stuff. One of these. Oh, this one's. Oh, this is. I guess a better version of it, so it's $205. Nice. I hear pigs. Are there actually pigs here? Like, is there actually wildlife you can actually see instead of just fish and birds? Maybe I don't remember seeing birds, but maybe there's birds to see. I guess there's butterflies, so you can actually see like bears or possibly deer or pigs and stuff, or is it just sound effects? And there's actually no dangerous wild. It'd be kind of weird having dangerous wildlife here and stuff on some of these maps. But at the same time, it's kind of strange to have these noises appear sometimes, but there's not actually there. Or it's kind of strange. They make it more realistic, I guess, but it's strange when you don't actually ever see them though. Alright, mission complete. Okay, so we can keep messing with this stuff or we can leave. I made a lot of money back from all those weapons. There's only one mission to do, right? Yeah, there's only one mission to do. We could leave, it's already been 24 minutes. See, there's another map to go to. Or is there another mission to go here? There was quite a bit of missions for the first and second maps. So there hasn't been that many yet. There's only been like 3 or 4 missions, I think. I probably made a lot of money too, so I guess I could try to see what's next. What's next? Take another picture of the same bridge. I hope not, but another bridge I gotta take a picture of. Okay. Am I level 3 still? Yeah, it looks like I'm still level 3. Okay. Hiya. But yeah, I saw that PlayStation has the second game of Star Wars Survivor? Star Wars Survivor, I think it was called, with the one guy. It's meant to be part 2, I guess. Like it's called like the first one, I think it's called like the Fallen Order or something like that, and then now the second one's called Survive or something like that. I haven't played the first one yet. It's still on my Xbox, but maybe I'm just gonna play part 1 on my Xbox, and then buy part 2. It's like $20. It's like 60 or 70% on sale, I think. Like I have enough to buy it, but then I won't have enough for anything else later on, because I haven't played the first one, so who knows how long it's going to take me to get to it before the second game. I'm going to go this way first. I know there is a little bridge, so I just want to make sure this is not the bridge from the picture and stuff. I'm not sure why I couldn't just give me a mission back to back. Okay, so it's not here. Also, if we're gonna actually look on the map, make sure it's on the map. Oh, there's a wall. I guess I can see, but now I know why there's a get unstuck button because of doing that. Can I unstuck myself out using the thing? I don't think so. Okay, yeah, so this takes me, spawns me back to the main place instead of like spawning me back to the closest unstuck area, yeah. So since we went right and it wasn't right, so let's go left this time, or stick with left and see. It's probably closer where the other one's at, I guess. Or it just was when I took the last picture, probably. Still no item up there? Still no item. I may have went so quick that I didn't have a chance to pop up. So not on this side, okay. Because it kind of takes away the whole like actually looking further right without, looking at the picture and stuff, because you just see like the picture icon and stuff. It's kind of strange. So bridge, the bridge over there, and the bridge over there. So let's go the other opposite way and make sure it's not this bridge. I don't know if I spend $70 to be here again, so I guess I should do a little bit of digging just to get that money back. Wait, that money back good. No, there's not to this bridge. Bigger bridge. Well, there's only one other bridge left. Must be the same bridge, because I think that's the only bridge left. So why couldn't they just give me the same mission back to back? Why do you have to like spend money and come back and spend more money? Go back to the same location. It's stupid. Because like I could buy Twisted Metal 2, but I don't remember much about Twisted Metal 2, and when I saw that that layout between part 1 and part 2 is completely different, and I'm used to a layout system in part 1 more than in part 2. And it looks really weird on the bridge, so I'm realizing it. Looks like the right place. We do actually take a, maybe I need to take a picture, maybe we should be looking for something. Maybe we should look for something because it is really close to the spot. Oh, was that a bird? Oh, more than 2 digs. Hey, a sword. Pretty cool. And that's like a sword. Sword? The priceless item. I should have known. One of those priceless item. That's what I spent $70 priceless. I guess it counts towards the completion probably. I wonder that could have been the last mission, because I wonder if every place has one of those priceless items. Like the first place had a musket, and then the second one had a helmet, and the third place has the sword. That makes sense. It would make sense. I can run backwards fast. I didn't think about it, wait, can I run backwards fast? Like, oh, I can. It's dangerous though. It's very dangerous to do that. Actually, they look like this. What else? Even Siphon Filter, I like the first game. Because I played the demo a bunch of times. I like the first map a lot. About it. But then there's always a part where it takes you to the second map. Like to a subway. I think it was like the second thing from the demo and stuff. But I couldn't really figure out how to get very far in the game. I was always confused. I was like, couldn't really get very far in the second mission and stuff. Because I'm not sure if it stops you before completing the second mission in demo, or it was like the full mission. I don't remember ever getting very far into it, because I just don't think overdo that stuff. I'm a kid, that's something to do. But I enjoy like the first one. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I don't. So like fun with those stuff. I don't know if I want to actually play the game, because am I going to have the same problem as a demo of beating the first mission and then getting stuck on the second mission, and not really wanting to force myself to look up walkthrough and stuff, because I really don't know what happens after the second mission. Like I've seen in videos someone playing it, like they talked about it and stuff, but I don't remember exactly what happened after. The second mission and stuff. And I don't know what happened during the second mission really, so like first few rooms I was able to get to until every time I get stuck on some kind of failed to do different stuff. There's that. They have 1, 2, and 3, so it'll be interesting to try them out at some point. I just wish instead of being $9.99, if it could be like $4.99, because then I'd be more okay with trying them out. Because then instead of buying 2 of them, I buy 4 games and give them a try and be more okay with not being able to do much with them, versus like buying Ridge Racer 4 or Ridge Racer Type 4 and able to at least beat it beat the thing at least one time on easy mode and stuff. I can't remember if I beat on normal mode, if I gave up at that point. Cause like Ridge Racer, the Ridge Racer 2 they have, maybe I could beat that one on easy mode at least. To say, okay, at least beat it once I kind of, make get for $10, but who knows. And then they had legend games. I don't remember Legend of something it's called. It's not Legend Lagoon because that's the Super Nintendo game, but it's the Legend game. Again, another game I remember playing demos, but it's one of those like can be very long RPG games, and I don't remember much about it, so it might be fun, but I don't know. I would rather take a lot less bigger, less risk, and have Resident 2 and Resident 3, and I know I don't eventually beat those and get my $10 worth, like beat it at least once and stuff, because I know I can beat them eventually. I had some trouble with many years, but it would be very cool to play them. I probably won't be able to beat them as many times as I did as Resident Evil 1. Because that was not as hard of a game than Part 2 and Part 3 is a much harder versions of Resident Evil, I think. But you don't need to worry about lickers. Hunter's a bit annoying, but I think Hunter has a little problem sometimes with the lickers and stuff. But this would be kind of cool to still play those two, because it'd be sometimes like more okay buying it for $10 than all the other things. They had a few games on sale for $5 recently, but none of it was anything I really try to know about. I know sometimes I don't really remember what even the game was on sale. It's like it was a few games. When I saw them, it was on sale, so I looked at everything and saw there was like 2 or 3 on sale, but it was none of them I really wanted to play and stuff. Those are my like top games, I think so. But yeah, I just wish there was more games. It just sucks that PlayStation doesn't respond to my tweets of like thinking to release not even like they don't even bother like responding back like hey this is a problem we have okay at least tell me something for at least I can somewhat understand what's taking so long, why we only had 2 games when they smashed I think it was a same game because they did the release Armor Core I still don't understand what's the difference between the 3 and Armor Core, so maybe it's like a military comparison some of the European version whatever the other was called. That, so it's kind of strange. Why not just bundle them up as one game? Well, this must be the next place. Finally, the next place. This is still level 3. I don't think they get EXP for selling items, so I don't think there's really a reason to sell the items. So I got, how much did I get? I was able to get to 39%, 44, and 53. Not bad, 39%. How much is this to, oh, it costs $80. That's not too bad if I can find a bunch of items. So in the forest type area, I guess the desert place is much later in the game. There's a desert place that they show off. They show off in one of the pictures and stuff. Some buildings over there. This doesn't look too big of a place. So there's pictures. Find the fastest route to the castle. Find the old lookout point near the castle. Okay, so 2 things to go to the castle and then some pictures. What's the picture? Plant or something? Buildings. Oh yeah, some plants. Okay. Doesn't really matter because they will just show me where it's at. Decently close to it, I guess. But I think again, like always, you gotta do them in order. So I might see one before it happens. Oh, no, you gotta do it in order. Another goddamn nail. These nails are everywhere. These nails are everywhere. Just better. Again, mix around, turn around. Kind of confused where to go. Where the castle, I guess? And back in the beginning. I'm kind of confused where to go. I'm kind of confused where to go. Not through the trees. There's just a wall. Where the hell am I going? Or you can imagine just in the trees. Yeah, this must be a different path. Another game I want to buy, but it is like $10. I think it's like not worth $10. It's that like key game. Yeah, that was like $5. I'd totally buy it because I think it's worth $5. I don't think it's worth $10. It's worth $5. But I know I won't be able to get very far into the game. Oh, and the blueness there. Kind of necklace or the coin. $20. It's 30. I have no clue. Maybe it's a coin, maybe it's not a coin. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's that, and then there's all the little like medieval stuff I like to play, but it's a platform. It wasn't just a platform. far in the game because it's kind of difficult. So, you know what I mean? Like, it might be very risky for me to buy. Like for me, buying Resident Evil 1 and buying Resident Evil 1 and buying Twisted Metal from the very first games I bought from that stuff. Those was not risk. Those were things I know I could beat eventually and stuff. And they're pretty short games too, so they're pretty short and stuff. So I was fine buying those for $10. I'm trying to remember what the other one I bought. Cause I thought I bought 3 games off the bat. But I can't remember if there is a third one or there wasn't a third one. I can't remember. I wish I could remember, but maybe I only bought 2 of them. There was the one that I bought, but then it turned out it wasn't very good though. But I can't remember what that was. Cause I guess like well, that's only $5. Cause I guess the other recreation was kind of a risk. I mean, playing it out before, but I wasn't very good at it. So I guess it was kind of risky buying it. $6 for sure. It was plastic beer or not. So that's why I wish to add more games. That's more of a guarantee that I can eventually beat it eventually, like I can Racing 2 and 3. 2 and 3. Urges would be something I can eventually beat. It'll take some time. And then oh god, what was the other one I was talking about? Parasite Evil 1 and 2, like those are, it'll take some time to beat them, but I can eventually beat them, because I had beat it before, and it didn't, it was more, well that was more because of the emulator on my tablet. I was able to eventually beat them. It took a little while, but eventually I was able to beat it. It would be nice to actually buy a legit game, legit console, play it, show it stuff better and stuff. So things like that will be like a guarantee I'll eventually be able to beat. It won't be for certain moments, but it will be like something where like more of you actually play like $10 just to play it versus we play like now. But I'd rather play Parasite 2 more than Parasite 1, because Part 2 looks way better than Part 1, and I'm more used to Part 2 more than Part 1. Part 1 is fine, it just doesn't look nearly as good as Part 2, because it's just strange how different Part 2 looks versus Part 1 and stuff. When even if, like I said, the other one would be nice to be, it would take a little while, but Need for Speed Hot Pursuit, I think it's called. I don't think it would take quite a while to beat it for because it's kind of hard and stuff, but you're gonna beat it eventually, probably take like weeks. It'll probably take months. Depends, you know, how often I play it and stuff, of course. Ooh, that sword. Nice. Looks like a, would it be like a pirate sword? Looks like a pirate sword. Another like medieval. 205. Nice. Oh, there's some sand. Wow. This is the closest to the desert than I thought it was. That's kind of cool like that. That makes no sense if it's on top of a bunch of sand, so that makes no sense if it's on sand. Haven't seen any flowers yet. I don't know very far, but look for these flowers and stuff. Too much. I think that's one of them. Looks like it could be flowers, but... Oh, here's a castle. I gotta find something near the castle. Something small. A bullet. $7. Oh yeah, they could have that punching game. It's like a weird, like, punching game. I should have wished I had one but maybe I was playing just as a demo. Also, I'm not sure if it's a PlayStation 1 game, or is it a Sega game? Maybe it could be a Sega game together, or PlayStation 1 game. You know, it's like the one you can play as like this super buff guy, or you can play as the girl and stuff, and then third person that you can play as. You like fight people and you like beat up cars and stuff or something. But again, I don't know if that's a PlayStation game or is that a Sega game. Because Sega, like, a Sega game is kind of like that, but different. I can't get that open. Man, where are these pictures from, man? I find these pictures. Well, that was a much shorter one. Oh, you just to look for it? Well, that's okay, it's animal. Where's the pictures of flowers I still need? Really much of a hideout. Nice hideout, but... guess, I'm sure you'll know. If you can't go that way, I guess there's only, there's water on that side. Can't find one fucking plant. God damn it. Well, it looks like one of them, but... Sadly, they don't count that. Sadly, they don't count that. Gotta do them in order. It's so weird. least I found one of them. I'm not sure what happens if you save and quit. So I guess it did save right there when I picked that up. What the second one I'm gonna do is a double decision. Yeah, it's a different one. I know that one, they can get that one now, but it's a flower. Maybe like beehives? It looks like beehives, but I'm not sure. The one just the picture. I think that's the picture. No, it's a different house. That's the same picture. I was looking at a picture. It's gotta be like a picture. Why do they have that there? But there's nothing at all in the whole game. It must be like a picture later on. There's a lot of good things I can get from there, but I'm more worried about the pictures and take a break. I want to leave it more split up in the last place. Like the three pictures. Could be from the castle, I'm not sure. I always see it and it looks like the flower, but at the same time I wasn't sure what exactly what I was looking for. But are they actually gonna make me run all the way back to the castle? And then run all the way back here to get the one over here somewhere? And this one. Maybe, yes, maybe I gotta go towards the castle. Is this towards the castle? I don't remember. No, this is where I just was, I think. Not this way. Are you sure? I feel like that was the right way to go. Hold on. Oh god. Oh my god, look how much I went this whole fucking... Oh yeah, maybe that was the right way. The village and the it's like really close to each other. Okay, this is the way to the castle. Almost. Oh, there we go this way. Oh, there it is. I'm hoping the other one is where I think it is, where I only seen one of them, so hoping that's the right one. I haven't seen any other one, so hoping that's the right one. Back this way. Kind of reminds me of the Creed movie when they like run it. He's like the butler telling what happened. They had like run back and forth and like and then what's going on right now? Me running back and forth to the this way. Let's go this way, please. I can't figure out where to go. What's this at? There we go. Yeah, that works. I was wondering where that exit was. Luckily, back to the dining room, and in the kitchen, and in the pool table room, that dining room, like a woman's called. I was right. So that's good for now. 75 minutes. I think that's all I can handle for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a really boring game. I'm gonna find live. Particularly watch this on YouTube. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's not the most not much stuff to do. Now, I promise I'll go back to YouTube probably. I don't go there. Also, let's see which rains might go off and a lot of stuff. But it drains my energy a lot, so that's why I keep thinking I could probably play another game, but I'm like, oh god, I'm so exhausted by the end of the game that I'm like, oh, I don't really end up stream that I don't think I can play anything else. So instead of going to the main menu, I'm just going to mission here, and then I'll go to the main menu just to make sure it saves, because of the copyright music, I guess, plays and stuff. This was Treasure Hunter Simulator Part 3. And I catch you guys later, and I catch you guys next time. Catch all you guys later. then I make sure to remember to actually download PUBG for if I do something next time. Maybe play that for a little bit or something. But yeah. See you guys later, and I'll catch you guys next time. Hopefully a lot more energy next time.